Okay, in this video, we are going to teach you how to teach sit. Now, sit can be generally one of the easier things to teach. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need a leash, and you're going to need treats, some sort of valuable food item for the dog, and that's really about it. The leash is simply there just so you can have control of the dog and make sure they don't escape the training process, okay? So here's one way that you can teach sit. All right, so whether this be a puppy, or adult dog like we have here, we're going to get its attention. Sit. Yes. Okay, just gently push it up or pull your treat up above the head. Dogs usually are focused on your hand because they start to learn like, oh, food's always there. So they follow that and their head kind of tilts back and tells the body to move in that backwards position. Okay, the other thing you can do if this is hard, right? You can use leash pressure. You get your leash all the way up on the top of their neck, okay? You put gentle leash pressure upwards, straight up. And then you can put your fingers, let me pull this guy out just a little bit. You put your fingers right on the tip of like their behind, right, like where the base of their tail is. And you put slight pressure down, or sit, right? You say sit, and then you put that pressure down, and usually the butt will follow, okay? So it's leash pressure up, butt pressure down, okay? All right, there we go, let's go. Where Eli? Good boy. So first way, get the attention, sit, yes. We mark it with the word yes and deliver the reward immediately, okay? So this is like a lure sort of concept. Let's go. You use your lure to get him to move, okay? See how he's following? Sit. Yes, good boy. Making sure we use that marker, okay? It's really important over time. Your markers will be a way of the dog figuring out or defining what you're looking for. So usually my markers are no, good, and yes. No being pretty obvious. No is, that's not what I'm looking for. No, I don't want you to do that. Good is, I like what you're doing. Keep doing that, okay? So if he was holding a sit like he is right now, I'd say, good boy, good boy. And then I'd mark yes for holding it and delivering a reward. Yes will always come with a reward, whether that's food, toys, or affection, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and demonstrate the other way. Let's go. So we've done that a few times. That's usually the easiest way and the most popular way. But if not, right, I get my collar up here, okay? Sit, down, all right? There we go. And I can still mark it. Yes. As soon as the butt hits the floor. We'll do that again so you can see that a little bit better. Straight up, sit. He's doing it so easily, it's a little hard. You're a bad demo dog for that, but you get the point. Yes, good boy. We'll try it again. Let's go. Break. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good. And then what I'll do is when I want to release the dog from the sit command, because I want for them to hold the sit, not just quickly get up. So what I try to work towards is as they're holding it, yes, right? Yes. And then I use my release word, break. And I'll toss the treat on the floor, let him know, hey, you can go away from me, that's okay. Okay, you're free to kind of do what you want at this point in time. All right? So our goal is to do sit, good, or I should say sit, yes, good, good, as they're holding it, yes, and the reward again. And then after a few moments of that, break, release the food, release the dog, toss the food to the side. He's like, where is it, Chloe? What are you doing? Right? Oh, that's a freebie. Handler error, that happens. Okay. Now, one other thing that sometimes will happen, especially when you have a young dog, right? This might be a little more difficult. Your dog won't be as patient. So you might have to constantly feed as they're holding it, okay? That's all right, that's all right. If anything pops up, that's okay. Or, just go right back into your sit command, right? Sit. Yes, right? You keep your hand there. Maybe you have to keep a handful of treats and just kind of feed it slowly to your dog. That's okay. And then go straight into your break, right? Don't expect a long duration of holding the sit. That's okay, right? Everything in time, right? So as you progress and you practice and practice and practice, they're going to get more of the idea of what you're looking for, and then they can start offering it, right? And they're holding it longer, and you're not having to reward as often, and eventually you're not rewarding at all. They just know the word and they obey. Good. Now, if your dog also also likes to kind of lunge for the food, I take it away actually when they do that, because there's no begging, there's no lunging for food. So if I have to hold it here, right? Good, good, yes, right? Kind of hold it, almost you're like, almost in a way putting pressure against their body or their head, moving forward. Not physical pressure, but like a wall, okay? Sit. Good, 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 yes. Right, I'm literally giving crumbs and he's dropping it, so that's not okay. All right, good, good, yes, good. You can try different ways, whatever gets their dog focused, right? Good, good, yes. Maybe they have to like lick it out of your hands, okay? That might be a way to go about it. Yes, good boy. Break. So, you know, even if your sit is just a quick moment, that's all right. So, let me show you an example. You have a really young pup, right? And they're not going to be holding it very long, so sit. Yes. Break. And you just go immediately into it. Break. Right? Good. Good. You didn't even see it, dude. All right. So, right. Eli. Sit. Yes. Break. You can do that. Or, again, I'm giving you all these options, you guys, because I know dogs are different. No dog is the same. Some are a little pushier than others. Some are easier than others. So you can kind of take everything you're getting from this video and figure out, well, what works for your dog, right? At the level that you're at. Eli, yep, good boy. So you can do this too. Break. Or I should say, not break, yes. And let them just grab the food on the floor. If they're gonna break it on their own. So if your dog goes into sit for a quick second and has a habit of just releasing before you even get food delivered, and that's okay. So they sit, break. I did it again, not break, yes. That's okay, we make mistakes too, right? Sit, yes, you can do this too, and just hand it to them instead, okay? That really should be what I would encourage instead. So this is for, again, the dog that tends to jump out of the sit really fast or lunge towards the food really fast, okay? All right, so okay, do not sit, sit. Yes. And do that. Okay, and do that again. Sit. Yes. Good. Sit. Yes. Good. So yes, they're coming out of the sit, but that's okay for right now. You're just trying to teach the concept of what you're looking for. Then as that starts to be successful, they hold the sit a little bit longer. Good, good, good. Yes. Right? Now you're delivering it to them. Or good, good, good. Break. Are you seeing the sequences? Right? They're all a little different, but depending on where you're at and what your dog needs, you can follow these sequences. We're all using the same words, right? You're using your sit command, right? We're using good for I like what you're doing that. And yes for our rewards, right? And break as a release. And break can come with a reward too, that's okay, no problem. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions or maybe you're getting a little confused. Which way should I go, Chloe? This is my dog. What would be helpful? Which sequence would be helpful? But I think this gives you a few different options to kind of figure out what works best for you guys. And then, yeah, just hope that was helpful to you guys. So go out and teach the sit command. It really is one of the easier ones, so trust me, you'll get there probably a little faster than maybe what you think. And then you can go into your down command and kind of move forward and build your listen. Okay, so that was helpful.